Hi guys, welcome to a new video. I am so excited for this one because we are getting into a lot of things. This is going to be a life updates video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Mary Margaret. I post all things fashion, lifestyle, travel. I am a senior at SCAD studying social strategy and management. I'll be graduating this May. I am very active on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. My username is at Mary Margaret Boot on all of those platforms. I'll put it right over here so that you guys can go and check it out. So today I will be filming a life updates video, all things about work, school, living situations. So if you are interested in learning more about what's kind of going on in my life right now, then just keep on watching. First big update that I wanted to fill you guys in on is right now, currently me and Noah are finishing our last year of school online. Because of COVID, everything kind of went online a year and a half ago, and I know for a lot of places it's kind of stayed in place because it's worked out for so many people's situations. And so we kind of took advantage of this opportunity to stay home and finish school online, save some money on rent, stay here for work. It all just kind of made sense for us to stay home. But actually, we received an announcement email a few days ago confirming that we do need to be back in person in Savannah for our winter classes. So that kind of stinks because it really just like, they threw it at us kind of. And so I feel like everyone's kind of scrambling who was doing online because apartments are already filled up. Just like living situations, if you had to take out loans and you didn't plan on taking them out. Luckily, we were on top of it and have been looking at apartments just in case this was going to be the case. People had been talking about it for a while, and so we were like, okay, if this does happen, we need somewhere to go, hopefully furnished, and only for 3 months, because I will be able to finish my spring semester online, because even pre-COVID, SCAD has an e-learning program with a bunch of basic classes, and my last semester will pretty much just be electives. So I should be able to finish up completely virtually for spring. I'll be graduating in May of 2020 of this year, but Noah will actually be finished after our winter semester. So me and Noah will be moving back to Savannah, Georgia for our winter semester, which is from January to mid-March. We were having a ton of trouble finding apartments that were gonna be available for short term. Most places don't offer short-term leases, and it was hard to find something that was furnished as well, because when we moved out of our last apartments last year, we kind of sold everything because we were like, we don't have apartments. We went home and lived with our parents, so we didn't have a need for all of the furniture that we had bought. So we ended up finding an Airbnb, and it is completely furnished. A little bit further, it's not in downtown Savannah where we've lived in the past. So get ready for some Savannah vlogs. I'll try and do like a moving vlog and then just like fun vlogs around the city, taking you guys to shoot content. It'll just be a good change of scenery for both of us. Stinks that we have to get up and move halfway through the year, but I am excited for change. And me and Noah will be living together for the first time, so I am very excited for that. I'm very excited to be back by all of our friends who are still in Savannah. It'll be good to see everyone because we thought we weren't going to get to see everyone until graduation in May. And then once we are both done with our in-person classes for our winter semester, which ends mid-March, we plan to come home at least for a week or two, kind of regroup, and then actually pack up all of our things and move to Florida. I can't believe I just said that. I don't know if I've talked about it before. I've definitely shared on my Instagram stories, but Noah and I's long-term goal has always been to end up in Florida. It's crazy to think that like now that plan is in place and we plan to make that happen much sooner than I was expecting. And we are moving to Florida because Noah just accepted a job for when he is done with school that would require us to be over in Florida. I won't be mentioning the company. I don't want to release that information just yet, but if you're following me on Instagram and all of my social channels, I'm sure once we're down there, you guys will know who he is working for. It is a very exciting company. He has been in contact with this company since high school. He is always using their products, so It's a brand that we really love and have been using for years. I'm sure if you follow him on Instagram, you will have an idea of who it is. So I'm very excited. We met up with the team and got to meet some people this past weekend when we were in Florida. So it was a ton of fun. I think it's gonna be really good for us. It'll be a good change. And there's a really good community down there that is really going to be beneficial for us. It's going to be a really fun chapter in our lives, and I can't wait to take you guys along with us. So I am very happy that I was able to fill you guys in on that. Next up, another major life update. I've talked about this before as well, but I have been working for the past year at a local marketing agency in my hometown. It has been an amazing experience. I believe that working hands-on and actually in the industry will always provide more value than any class will. So at this marketing agency, I was their social media and brand strategist. So I would work with all of our clients to manage social media channels. I would help plan content, come up with strategies, research hashtags, trends, helped with captions a little bit in the beginning. And yeah, just kind of did the whole thing with social media with our clients. It was so fun and I really did enjoy it. I got a ton of industry knowledge and experience, which I am so grateful for. But it is my senior year. Classes are picking up. They're getting a lot more hectic than they used to be and just require a lot more of my time. And I've also picked up things with my Instagram. I'm starting to get a lot more paid collabs, which I want to make an entire video on that as well. I have a video really right when I started. I think it's called like brand deals and growth on Instagram. I'll link it down below if you want to go and watch that, but I do plan to film an updated one sometime soon because just so much has changed. All of that information is I still stand by it 100%, but I just have a lot more knowledge now that I've been in it for 6 or 7 months. And so I think there's just a lot more value that I can bring to you guys. So I do want to film an updated video on that. But yeah, things just picked up with classes and Instagram, and I felt as though I wasn't able to give work my 100%. And since I was working full time, I just didn't think it was fair to the company, and I wanted to take time to focus on my last year of school and focus on passions that I really want to pursue. So I did step back from that position, but I do plan to continue working with some clients through freelance. So that is kind of the main updates I have for now. Moving back to Savannah for school for a few months, moving to Florida after that to live full time, and then also just like job changes. So those were kind of the 3 main updates that I wanted to fill you guys in on. And for the rest of the video, I will be answering questions that you sent in on my Instagram. If you are not following me on there already, definitely recommend going to check it out because that is where I interact the most with you guys. And when I'm filming videos like this, I let you guys send in questions so that I can answer anything that y'all might be wondering. One question was, will you be walking for graduation? Me and Noah both just signed up for graduation a few days ago and we both plan to walk. The second question I got was, do you and Noah plan to live together after school? I feel like I've already answered this a little bit, but we will be living together for our winter semester, and then we plan to move to Florida right after school. We would love to get a house, but obviously the market right now is insane, so that's just not even a possibility unless somehow we got so lucky. But we plan to just do an apartment for our first year, kind of feel out the area and figure out where exactly we want to be. We will be somewhere in Santa Rosa, which if you don't know, that's right where Seaside is, and Alice Beach. Every time we go to the beach, that's usually the area we are in, and I always share photos from there. Another question was, what is your major? I feel like I've talked about this a little bit, but I am studying social strategy and management at SCAD. It is a 4-year degree program, so I'll be getting my BFA. And it focuses on all things social media marketing. So we tap into doing like audits on brands. We put together pitch decks for presentations when you're pitching ideas. We look into analytics, how to run campaigns, really everything that goes into social media for businesses. We even do like self-branding. So if you wanted to promote yourself, we also focus on that. It is a really good program. We are the first round of people to really go through it. So it's been cool to kind of grow with the program. I know when we first started, I think there was like 20 of us, and now I think there's maybe 50. So it's definitely still on the smaller side, but it is for sure growing. This major is so relevant to today's times. Everyone needs a social media manager. So If you have interest in social media and this is something you're looking to do, I definitely recommend looking into it and checking it out. I don't think there's many other schools that offer social media degrees right now, so they're kind of ahead of the game with that. If you are looking into SCAD or if you have any questions, you can always DM me. I'd be happy to answer anything you have. But I also do have a SCAD Q&A with Noah where we answered some questions and just talked about our experiences. So I will also link that video down below if you want to watch that. And then I also got a question asking, once I graduate, kind of what's my plan? So I told you guys that Noah accepted a job offer with a company down in Florida, but in terms of what I will be doing for work, right now I'm not making enough to do Instagram completely full time. I am hoping once it's time to graduate in May that I will be in a better financial spot with this, because I would love to do this full time eventually. But by graduation, as of right now, my plan is to continue doing Instagram and then on the side manage a few clients' Instagram accounts or social media pages. And so I would be doing that as freelance work. So I would work one-on-one with brands to accomplish whatever their social media goals are, to do content creation, management, planning, scheduling engagements, all of that. That is my plan right now. I'm currently working on branding for like my little marketing agency that I want to use once that time comes. But who knows, whatever opportunities might come up. I would always love to work like one-on-one with just one brand and like be their go-to social media person full time. But it just depends. Who knows what opportunities will come up. Only time will tell with that. So I'll kind of update you guys once it gets towards the time of graduation and I have a better idea of what I'll be doing. That is everything that I'm going to be covering in today's video. I will have all of my social media channels linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you guys in my next video.